Welcome back to the Pokemon Crown Tundra Countdown. So today on the countdown, I want to talk about a brand new legendary Pokemon, and especially a legendary Pokemon I think a lot of us were expecting were going to happen eventually, but we just didn't know when, and that is Regieleki. So the Regis have always been some crazy awesome idea, and something I've thought about for a very long time, that they could receive new Pokemon. And it's back for a very long time ago. Like, this was way back in like when I was in like 6th grade. I always expected that eventually there was going to be something like a Regi Space or something like that, where it's just this crazy, like, okay, now there's 3 more like Regigigases you gotta get, and then you can get Regi Space. And I always thought that was a cool idea as a kid, and I would love to see that kind of thing. But to be honest, that's kind of a little over expecting from Pokemon there. But anyway, we're here to talk about Regieleki because it is a brand new Regi Pokemon, which is crazy to me that we get more. In fact, I remember the announcement trailer. I was watching this. I didn't record this, unfortunately, but I lost my mind when I saw these Regis. I was like, new Regis, that's crazy. So it's gonna be really, really exciting. So anyway, let's talk about Regieleki. Regieleki is the Electron Pokemon, which I think is the perfect category for him. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Obviously, he's just pure electric type. The one thing that gets me here is that he's 1.2 meters, and that's crazy small. Like, you can see him standing next to a trainer here, and it really is. He's really tiny. So, and that's really, really cool because it's electricity. It's supposed to be electrons, so it's supposed to be really small. Anyway, we have it. So we have a body with a bottomless supply of electricity. This Pokemon absorbs electrons to live. Electrical energy makes up most of its body. Its electric type moves are said to pack the greatest power of any electric type Pokemon. Okay, so interesting. So it has the greatest electric type moves that any Pokemon has ever had. I mean, essentially, it is the electricity Pokemon. I mean, that is essentially what it is in the case. If you go all the way down to the electrons, then that's what this is. Crazy. Strength restrained by special equipment. Researchers have determined that Regieleki's body is fitted with what appears to be special insulating equipment that does not conduct electricity. Some theorize that in ancient times, people tormented by Regieleki fitted it with equipment on the Pokemon to restrain its powers. That's crazy too, to think. So, like, this thing has been around for a very, very long time, obviously. But like the things that are put onto it were put on there by humans to stop it from being so annoying. So I guess if you took that stuff off, which would be interesting enough if they had like a form where it wasn't restrained, and it could like go crazy awesome, like it's just massive. that sound effect there. Use that where you need to use it. But yeah, you can use that around. That'd be cool. That'd be a really cool idea. And then, of course, Regieleki's signature move, Thunder Cage, is an electric type special move that the Pokemon fires furious bolts of electricity from its lower half, dropping opponents directly below it in a cage of lightning. Thunder Cage doesn't only deal damage to the opponents when it lands, it also causes them to be trapped within an electric cage, causing damage every turn for 4 to 5 turns, and preventing them from fleeing or being swapped out. That's actually kind of cool. So, essentially, they can't escape. It does initial damage, and then it does residual damage for 4 or 5 turns. So essentially, this is like a paralyzation that you cannot get rid of, and you can't get away from, and it does damage to you. That's actually kind of bum-busted awesome. It's busted, though. It's busted. It's completely busted, though. You could do some crazy strats with this to keep some Pokemon on the field that you don't want to deal with in the future. Sheesh, this is actually a really awesome move. So, dang, that's cool. Anyway, so yeah, that's Regieleki. I'm really excited for these new Regis. There's gonna be really cool stuff going on. Next week we'll talk about Regidrago because why not? And then maybe we'll talk about possibly even more like Regis being announced, but I don't know if there will be because the poster does not really have any room for more Regis to be on there. That's my theory, though. I don't know. That could be a dumb theory. But anyway, Next week we'll talk about Regieleki, really freaking cool. I'm excited for this Pokemon. Just